Okay, so the last video I did was kind of continuation of working on the golfer's elbow. And I mentioned how eventually I developed tennis elbow because I was actually overworking my brachialis, which is the part that was causing the pain. And that started a new pain. Again, me overdoing things, not surprising. But the biggest thing I've learned as far as being an active post-middle-aged athlete is overuse injuries and injuries that occur due to opposing muscles becoming weak. The tennis elbow problem of mine came up because I was overworking the brachialis, the top of my elbow, forearm, to solve the golfer's elbow of the under my forearm and this part of the tender part of your elbow. And I was just, having had years of golfer's elbow, I was just really excited and highly motivated to never have that again. Well, I haven't had it in a while now, but now I have tennis elbow, or at least I fixed it. And the problem is I stopped working on my grip strength because I stopped working on it specifically because I was focused solely on cycling and not ninja, not strength training, because I'm full into my racing season right now. I'm leaving for France for the Masters World Championship tomorrow, and I completed the U.S. Masters National Championship in August, which I won 2 gold medals and a silver medal. So yeah, I'm pretty good. But that said, I spent all the last several months away from the strength training phase and working purely on the bike stuff. So anyway, but at the same time, I was working on just keeping this brachialis strong by, doing maintenance work and reverse curls and stuff like that, just because I was highly motivated to never have this problem again, thinking that if I keep working on this will stay at bay. Well, ironically, I overworked this and it became inflamed. And again, rest, ice, and reduce inflammation. One of the things I found is, again, it was an muscle imbalance. So what do I have to do is to go back to doing the stuff I was doing too much of before. And the one exercise I found, as opposed to doing wrist curls, which are great, you could do wrist curls, but I'm all about compound exercises. I'm all about maximizing your time efficiently, because I personally am trying to do a ton of stuff all at once. And the thing that dawned on me, what works the best to build grip strength, is the dead hang. And specifically the dead hang with oversized grips. And so what I bought last year are these, I don't even know the name of them. They're fat grip, oversized wrist trainers. They're really actually kind of designed to do curls with them. And here's the thing about grip, is when you have an oversized grip, it really causes you to activate a ton more and recruit a ton more forearm muscle, because now you're grabbing something you're not used to, as opposed to grabbing something in the range of a diameter of 1 inch to 1.25 inches, probably no more than 1.5 inches. These guys are at least 2 inches. And what I love about this, and the reason why I got it, is because I didn't want to build a impossible dead hang bar. And what that is, and you'll see this in street performers will do this. They'll have a station. Carny folk will have this. It's a pull-up bar that's on bearings, on rollers, and it's oversized. So it automatically requires a ton of grip strength, but even more because the bar is constantly rolling and you can't use your choke up on your body and you try to use your weight to try to change up the muscles that are targeted in grip. It's really hard. I think the typical bet is 100 seconds for $100. And let me tell you, most people cannot do it. And so these, since they're rollers, I figured this is a poor man's version. Not poor man's, these weren't cheap, but it was just a quick way of getting that effect without me having to go and build my own. Not that I'm not mechanically inclined to do that, but I just don't have time. And so that's why I have these. But as my golfer's elbow was becoming a problem, my tennis elbow was becoming a problem, I realized I needed to start working on my grip again. Again, it's a seesaw. It's a back and forth, back and forth. So what I found is the protocol is 30-second hangs or 35-second hangs with 2-minute rests. And trust me, for someone who has really strong grip, even when it's conditioned, that's tough. And I was finding I could do 35 seconds, and then 30. And that was enough. But what I found is, as I confirmed, my forearm muscles just got jacked really quick. They were swole and getting a lot of muscle recruitment. So this is my go-to maintenance work on top of working on my brachialis, is doing dead hangs on oversized grips. Your other choice is to get fat grips, and these are yes for all. Hopefully I'm not going to cause a gimbal to go crazy. And these are oversized grips that you put over a regular barbell, anything round, a pull-up bar. The inside diameter is 1 1/8 inches, but it'll open up. And I highly recommend these. They're $25-$30 on Amazon. This particular kind is yes for all. They are split down the middle. I think I've seen some that kind of go in a lightning bolt pattern only, I think, just to try to get it so you don't have a seam going down the middle and the seam's kind of staggered. Do I notice a difference? No. I think this is great. I had this on the Versa Climber, and I use it just to kind of get a little fat grip going, so you're not kind of like choking down on the handles. Granted, I haven't used the Versa Climber in a bit because I am in full cycling mode. But these are about 2 1/4 diameter. And about 2 1/4. These are awesome, but highly advanced. Any dead hang for most people is good, but for me, I'm a little extra, and having these oversized grip dead hangs are the bomb. Plus the fact that they rotate, so it just adds like that much more, requires that much more effort on my part. So that's my tennis elbow fix for right now. What also helps continue as far as the maintenance goes is the towel twist. The towel twist is great for not only a tennis elbow and also the golfer's elbow, because most people don't do this kind of twisting motion with their grip, and so it activates these capillaries and tendons that you're not used to having activated. So the towel twist is a great exercise, and again, doing it with a grip trainer is also a great alternative. And do it while you drive. Well, it feels good. Do it while you drive is only going to help you avoid these pains. The last thing I'll say is when I started getting a tennis elbow, what felt good was just digging your fingers deep into that brachialis to kind of just get some blood flowing in there. That's not a fix. It's a temporary alleviation of the pain. The fix is working on those opposing muscles. So I should have led with that, but this does feel amazing when it hurts. It's great self-massage. It's great getting blood flow in there, but it's not going to solve the problem. It's inflamed. You got to get the inflammation down, and you got to work on the opposing muscles. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, I'll return your money. I'll leave links for these things, the oversized fat grips that you put over things, and these guys. If it does help you, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I want to do more of these things because I've learned a lot over the years, mostly from trial and error, and I just want to share it so I can help shortcut the learning curve for other people, because I want to pay it forward. Thanks for watching.